today we are checking out some of Bangkok's best temples that you really need to see if you're visiting here. However, we have one top tip. You need to get out earlier than we did today because our travel plans have gone completely out the window. We've had to get the BTS, Grabs won't pick us up, and it's busy. And not to mention, the heat of that sun is already starting to really warm up. So inside this temple, we have to be quite quiet, but this is actually a museum. And there are endless statues of Buddha here. And some of them look incredibly old. It is phenomenal, the amount of things. All of this behind me is just statues of Buddha in various forms, and they're beautiful, beautiful. Seeing all these various iterations of Buddha, it just shows you how deep and old this religion is and how vast the culture is here. It's so, so beautiful to see all of these different ages, different materials, different representations of all of the same Buddha. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We've accidentally taken a shortcut through people's houses, but one gentleman was kind enough to redirect us. He was very impressed with my Thai. It's probably not the route you'd take to get here, if I'm honest, but as long as we get there, it doesn't matter. So now, instead of going that way, we're coming back, we're going this way. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah. So simple. This is what happens when you're looking at the local architecture instead of the general direction you're supposed to be going. Just, if we look left, we would have seen this Buddha here. It's very hot to be walking around and getting it wrong, so it's 10:20 and we have found the golden Buddha. It's just over there, but it is hotting up, people, so make sure you're bringing water, you've got a sun hat, and if you need it, you've got some covering for your skin. Anyway, let's go see what this Buddha looks like in the sunshine. Woo! Everything is so shiny and gold. Incredible the way it glistens in the sunlight. Just phenomenal, and it's huge. When you get up close, it's huge.
So we came looking for the temple, and it's super busy. This lady just offered us a pad thai. We asked her how much it was, and she just gave it to us for free. So we came here to find a temple. Eventually found it. It's absolutely ramo, and we got some free food.
So it's really a crazy, beautiful atmosphere here right now. Maybe you can hear the chanting going and the prayers in the background. This huge queue has formed here for the pad thai. We've nearly lost the table. It's a frantic dash for the pad thai over there. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised ours haven't been taken off the table.
It's a bit like we've gathered an audience here. This is where we're eating. That's our table, and everyone is just queuing up to grab their food. People are looking at the queue's getting massive. It seems like everyone's sort of looking at the foreigners, wondering why we got the food first and a seat. We didn't mean it as an accident.
We didn't even know what was going on here. So it seems to be a very, very popular cuisine. With all these people waiting for food, I don't leave a drop.
So apparently it's someone's birthday, which is why it's so busy. I don't know whose birthday it is. They got a lot of friends, but we found the Buddha anyway. But I don't think this is the best viewpoint. I'm literally looking right up at it from here, so we're going to go and find a better viewpoint where we can actually see it from a distance. So we were expecting this to be a really touristy sort of temple, but looks like we're the only foreigners here. We still haven't found where to get the boat. I think there's a boat that goes along the river. You get a good view of the Buddha, but I haven't found out where to go for that yet. I'm going to see if we can find it. So we found the boat. Where was it?
They were kind enough to give us a cold drink and a fish cake, which was delicious. Very nice, very, very lovely people, as we mentioned before. And yes, we had to come through past the big Buddha to the back of the temple. And this is where the boat tours go from. Whew. We're on.
Finally made it. It's 11:30. Our plan was to come here for sunrise. Only 5 hours late.
Look! There's so many fish! This is so pretty. So we're going around to see the front of the Buddha. We've seen the behind quite a lot.
So we've just realised why we couldn't see the big Buddha. And it's because the thing that we thought was the big Buddha is actually a very small Buddha. And the actual big Buddha is covered in scaffolding. And so we're going along on this boat ride thinking, why can't we see the view of the Buddha?
From the front.
And wondering if we should go and get a different boat. And then on the way back, we've just seen that is it there, next to the big pagoda. It really is massive.
It's huge.
So the one that we thought was the big one is actually like a mini one.
When you do come,
It was worth it to see all those monitor lizards.
I'm glad we're not so dumb that we couldn't find it. Like hide and seek. Well, this is just very cooling after what has been so far a very hot day. So behind this temple is an absolute oasis, and there is a really calming waterfall feature over there which is perfect for coming to meditate and perhaps reflect on some of your intentions you gave up to Buddha in the temple. Okay, so this is actually the giant gold Buddha, and he's not even very gold underneath all that at the moment because they're repainting him, and to do that they seem to have sanded him down first. So there he is. Hopefully he'll be a lot shinier when you see him. So we've just been into this other section of the temple. It has another beautiful gold Buddha in there, and the walls are covered. Every single inch of those walls is covered in beautifully detailed paintings depicting Buddha's life, and they are gilded in some of the most important areas, which include the depictions of Buddha himself. When you walk in there, it is so peaceful. You cannot be anything other than completely present.
So we've just arrived at our next spot, Wat Arun, one of the most famous temples here in Bangkok. But the vibe is totally different already. There's a 200 baht entrance fee, and there's a constant announcement saying look out for your bags and your belongings. So I'm just walking along with this huge camera setup, hoping nobody just nabs it.
Sorry. But the other thing is that people are coming here in full traditional Thai clothing, and I presume they're having a big photo op here. So let's see what it's all about. Everyone's having their pictures here. Almost impossible to have one without people surrounding you, but we're going to see if we can find a spot to get a nice little snap of ourselves with this magnificent temple. Just look at it. So I would say this place is 100% a must-see. It is phenomenal. Just the architecture, the sheer scale of it and how beautifully and intricately it's decorated is amazing. It's a testament to their devotion. However, just to be prepared, it is very busy here. There's warnings about pickpockets all the time, and also the steps are super steep. If you're not cool with heights, you're not going to have fun going up there. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I don't think it's working. So just walked straight off the boat across the river. Huge market just here. We found some fresh coconut juice to drink. Then we're just going to go and find the sunset to watch it over the temple. So just on the hunt for a sunset spot, we found ourselves at a rooftop bar, but we just left because they went about 350 baht just for a beer, which is kind of ridiculous, really, just to enjoy a beer with the sunset. Found sort of a view, but there's a bit of a nasty looking bunch of crap in front of it, so... Okay, so we found beer, which is not 350 baht, it's 45 for a bottle of Leo, just in a shop on the way up to this pier. And it's free to stand here. They said there's no problem to stand here and drink. And it's got a perfect view of the pagoda, so really no need to go up to one of the rooftop bars and pay their stupid prices. And actually, it's nicer music here. Up on the top, they had awful music playing. It's a better option.
Subjectively, we thought it was awful, but you know.
No, it was crap. It was rubbish. Sun is just going down right in between the two pagodas, so
Stunning.
It's absolutely stunning.
It's a really, really beautiful end to the day. As the sun dipped behind Wat Arun, we were reminded that the best travel experiences aren't the ones you plan. They're the ones that surprise you. Lessons learned? The best moments aren't always what you came looking for. Let go of control. Plans change, taxis refuse you, embrace the detour. So, what's your best travel fail that turned into an unforgettable memory? We'd love to hear it in the comments.